Hi guys, I thought we might take a look at my new tractor today. I have actually bought it a couple of months ago, and I have sold the old trusty 784, so I got this instead. It is an Case CS100, but it's actually made by an Austrian company named Steyr. I believe their model was named 9500 or something like that. And the only real difference that I can see from pictures is the color, and Case just rebranded a Steyr tractor and sold under their own name. As the name implies, CS100, it got 100 horsepower on the crank. So it has roughly 25 more horsepower than my old tractor, but this is way much heavier, and it also has four-wheel drive. You really don't feel the power increase, so I guess they are about the same. It's equipped with an Quickie Q960 front loader, and it's controlled electronically. Over here is the brain sitting out in the environment. Kind of odd, I would say, but that's how they built them. So the brain is connected to that joystick you see over there. It is called an CDC joystick, and it's fully programmable in terms of speeds and acceleration and so on in the loader. So it's kind of a nice system. The front loader is also equipped with an load dampening system. It's placed down there. Soft drive, it says. But yeah, it's an manual lever down there to switch it on and off. In the future I might convert that to an electric switch, but we will have to see. The two front lights are missing right now. I have ordered them, but as you can see, the grill, the front of the tractor is pretty smashed. So I need to do some repairs there before I install the new headlights. And as I mentioned, I have had the tractor in a couple of months now. So I have already done some work to it. I have changed all the fluids and all the filters. And I have attached a small camera up there. It really helps when you are connecting attachments to the front loader, if it's the snowplow or the forks or the bucket. It's a really good tool to have. And I have also installed one camera up here in the back. To help with connecting the wagon or any other implementations in the back. And I have also switched out some of the old lightings. You can see there are now LED lights. The old one was very crusty, and the same thing with this one over here. Those up in the front are the originals. They look absolutely fine, no problems there. And this one is also one of the stock ones, and it's kind of okay, but in the future I might replace that one too with an LED. There is the CDC joystick for the front loader. It has all kinds of buttons and switches. It's quite comprehensive, and you can basically run the front loader up and down, tilt in and out. You can run the both the third and the fourth function with it, and you can switch from rapid mode to slow mode. The blue button on the top is for float, so if I lower the loader with that blue button pressed, it goes into float mode, so it follows the road, so it's kind of nice to have. I have mounted the screen for the cameras right there. As you can see, it's the rear camera selected right now. And there we have the front one. In the future I might wire up, so when I put the tractor in reverse it automatically switches over to the rear camera, but yeah, we'll see. So yeah, it's a really nice tool to have, I would say. I can definitely recommend it. One thing that went bad on me just a couple of weeks after I got the tractor was the hour meter. Just went, it's supposed to show the hours down here, but when I switch it over to the hour meter it just says error. I don't really know what happened there, but I took it apart and investigated a bit, but it turns out that there is some sort of EEPROM error or something. So I just make myself a new one and cut a hole in the front here and put a small display there. So yeah, now it works again. It's nice to have, especially for the service intervals and such. So yeah, it's now sorted. Here you can select, now it shows the engine RPM. Here is the PTO in the rear, and if you have one, it's the PTO in the front. But I don't, this tractor don't have a PTO in the front. So it's kind of a combined instrument cluster. One more thing, it's this middle gauge here is for air brakes, and this tractor don't have any air brakes, so it's just an unused gauge. It kind of, it seems kind of unnecessary to put it there in the first place, but yeah. It's maybe cheaper in the long run to just make one type of instrument cluster for all the tractors. And yeah, all those switches and knobs and whatnot is for mostly for the harvesting stuff, and I don't do any of those agriculture stuff, so yeah, I don't really know what all the things do here, but I don't really care either. The seat in this tractor is an Grammer, and it obviously needs some new padding, and it's air suspended, what you call it. Unfortunately, it has a small air leak somewhere inside, so over time it sinks down to the bottom, so I need to address that sometime. It had started to leak quite a bit, so you can see the discoloration up in the fabric over there. I had tried to clean it out as good as I can, and of course resealed the sunroof, so I have at least stopped the leaking, but yeah, I need to clean that a bit more. So it's overall a really nice tractor, I would say. I'm happy about it. It has some stuff to do. For instance, this attachment is broken on the fender for the footstep, and the footstep has a cracked weld over there. I have already fixed the other side. As you can see here, I have welded it up again and added a small gusset there, so I don't think that's gonna be a problem anymore. So yeah, it got this regular 6-speed gearbox. That's just a normal H pattern stick. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So there is a manual 6 gear changer, you can call it. Then we have 4 quick steps on each of those gears, so we can press those buttons here, up and down, and we can select 1, 2, 3, 4 electronic gears on each of those 6 gears. So we have a display up here. You might see this flickering a bit, but actually it isn't. It's just a camera illusion. It's this line here tells it's in first quick shift gear, then you have second, third and fourth. So if I toggle this button here, I can step up third and fourth. The fourth LED is broken, unfortunately. And this panel also indicates if you are in forward or in reverse. And that is controlled also electronic by this button here is reverse, and this one is forward. Or you can bring this lever know if you can see. You can bring this forward or reverse, and it has neutral if you push the button on the end there, forward and reverse. And the nice thing about those electric forward and reverse gears is that you can control it without the clutch. So if I were to put it in neutral, and now I have not any foot on the clutch pedal, if I push this lever forward, the tractor starts moving forward. No, it doesn't, and that's because I don't have any gears selected over here. So I will put this into third, and we try again. No foot on the clutch, and let's put this forward, and yeah, the tractor starts moving, and now I can put it backwards and the tractor moves direction. That's a kind of neat feature to have, I think. Neutral and neutral. The tractor also comes with an retractable hitch hook, and that is controlled by this little lever here, and I can bring the hitch out and back in again. So that's really helpful when I am connecting to the wagon. Let me see if I can set up the camera and show you outside. On those buttons there you can control the lift arms in the back up and down, and you can turn the PTO on and off from the outside. I don't really use that function at all, but I guess it's nice to have. Same on the other side. So yeah, I'm really happy about this tractor. The major advantage is that it's four-wheel drive. It's very good because when I have the snowplow or the bucket attached, the weight on the rear tires are very low, so it just spins quite easy. But with the four-wheel drive engaged, it's not a problem at all. I'm going to wrap up this video here. Please let me know if it's something you want me to explain any further about this model. Maybe you have a similar one yourself. So, see you in the next one. Bye bye.